Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel and to another weigh-in update. Hope you are all okay and well. This weigh-in update is being filmed a bit later than normal. I would normally have filmed it yesterday. However, I had my booster vaccination on Thursday and it made me feel quite unwell for just sort of like the next day really. Today is the second day and I feel fine now, luckily. So yeah, my arm still hurts though. It was as soon as I had the vaccination, it hurt. So I was like, that isn't a good sign. But yeah, I feel fine now. And so I am sorry that I've put this out late. But I did go to weigh in on Thursday because at that point I was feeling okay. And yeah, so my week has been a little bit mixed. I want to say I had a 100% week, but I didn't. As you will already know, if you watched my reset weekend vlog, I lost the plot on Friday, so the day after weigh-in last week. I just didn't fancy eating properly and I was just picking at snacks, and so I didn't actually eat a main meal and I just snacked my way through until about 8 o'clock in the evening, and then I just knocked it on the head and said, right, I'm not eating anything else. And so then I put it behind me and just moved on. You'll see on my vlog, if you watched it, that I had a 100% weekend. And then one night this week, I think it might have been Monday or Tuesday, I did have a few extra sins. And so, yeah, it's been a bit of a mixed one. But overall, I've been really, really good and really on it. And I feel like I've kind of put that all behind me now and I've moved forward. And so I really do think that I'm fully back on track now. So this weekend it's not going to be any different to normal weekends, but my oldest son has gone on a beavers camp and it's the first time he's ever done this. He has been on one sleepover before, but that was like literally like 12 hours away from us, but this time it's a whole 24 hours. So I'm feeling a little bit lost, a little bit mixed about it. I love the fact that he's growing up, he's getting his independence, and yeah, I love seeing that. But at the same time, I find it so hard to let him go, and yeah, find it all a bit emotional because we're never apart. He never goes to stay at anyone else's house. He's never cared for by anyone else, never. The only time that we've ever kind of been apart in terms of him being in someone else's house is when he just pops to his friends for a couple of hours after school, really. He's never, or a birthday party, but he's never cared for by grandparents. Well, he only has one grandparent, who is my mum, and she's not in any sort of physical shape to care for the children by herself. So yeah, it's just such a strange feeling, but at the same time it's lovely. And yeah, my husband took him this morning to drop him off because I just felt like it would help me. And he likes going with Dad. He likes going in Dad's car when he goes to Beavers. So, you know, that worked well for all of us. But I felt like if I just said goodbye to him here, because I dropped him off at his so silly. I dropped him off at his Beavers sleepover that he did one in May. That was the 12-hour one. And I dropped him off and I had tears driving back. It was so ridiculous. But anyway. So hopefully I won't turn to food for comfort. I do plan to vlog today well, actually I'm eating a few different things today, so I thought it would be interesting to capture that. So yeah, but the rest of the week it's been okay really, apart from my vaccination and then not feeling great. To be honest though, that did knock my appetite out yesterday, so I did eat, but 100% on track. I think I had like 4 sins all day, and yeah, I ate very light yesterday. I mean, I had 3 meals, but my overall calories wouldn't have been quite as high as normal, I don't think. But yeah, other than that, I've been at work in the office for 2 days. So those days are always good in terms of the daytime. I think it was one of those days that I did indulge in a few extra snacks when we got home. But I do find that when that happens, because it happens to all of us from time to time, and I do find that when that happens, I do kind of like draw the line that night. So I'll get to a point and I'll go, do you know what, enough's enough, stop now, just stop and draw that line, and then just carry on on track. And I think that's what's really working for me, because in times gone by, I wouldn't have drawn the line until perhaps, well, I wouldn't have done it before I went to bed. So I would have woken up still in that zone, and then potentially I would have carried on. I would have just got a big bowl of cereal for breakfast the next day, instead of, you know, having drawn the line before I went to bed, and I woke up in the right mindset. So yes, it's a lot in your head. It's a lot of a mindset, this kind of like journey of losing weight. But you know, it's working, we're getting there. It's sort of a case of chipping away sometimes. It's how I describe it. So the last couple of weeks for me have been chipping away. I've been a little bit up and down, but I have managed to lose a pound each week. So you know, it doesn't matter if it's slow or if it's fast, as long as I know that I am eating nutritious foods, putting nutritious things into my body, and you know, even if I'm only kind of 80-90% on track, it's way better than where I was before I started. So you know, some of these weeks where I am a bit up and down, and it is a bit slower, it's okay. So if you're in that zone at the moment where you are very up and down, it's okay. Just focus on today, making maybe just one positive change in that day. It's going to make a huge difference to your mindset. So you know, if you have one meal, if you change one of your meals today to be an on-track meal, that's going to do so much for you emotionally, if anything else. So yeah, just take it slow on those days like I've been doing, and be kind to yourself, and yeah, I think you will get there. I also just wanted to mention, this isn't an ad or anything, but I just wanted to mention I was contacted by a lovely lady who said she's setting up a kind of just a free support group to help anyone who wants to talk about their weight loss or anything. I don't know a huge amount about it at the moment. It's not specifically about Slimming World, but I know with the cost of living increases and all of that, some people just don't have the extra income to be able to pay to go to a group. So yeah, I don't know a huge amount about it, but if you want to check it out, I'll leave the details in the description box below. Like I say, it's not an ad or anything, this isn't paid, and the support group isn't charging anything. It's just a community for people to support each other, I think, for their weight loss journey. So I'll leave that information in the description box below. Anyway, let's get on with weigh-in. So to my surprise this week, I actually got Slimmer of the Week. There was actually 3 of us that all lost the same amount, so we shared the Slimmer of the Week between 3 of us. If you're not familiar with what that is, so at Slimming World, you can get Slimmer of the Week if you lose weight and you lost weight, or I think maintained your weight the week before. And then, so yeah, if you're the person that's lost the most weight out of the group, then you'll get Slimmer of the Week. They ask all members to take an item of free or low sin food, pop it in a basket, and then the Slimmer of the Week wins the basket of food. Our basket is always really full in our group, and yeah, but because I did get Slimmer of the Week a couple of weeks ago, so I didn't take any of the food this week. One of the other young ladies who won it this week, she'd never had it before, so myself and the other lady who got Slimmer of the Week, so there was 3 of us, we both stepped away, so we've had it a few times, so we let her have it. So I think she was absolutely made up because she had this really big basket of food. So yeah, I've got my Slimmer of the Week. I'm going to put it on the front. My Slimmer of the Week and Slimmer of the Month there tend to be going on the front, so I'm just going to stick that on. There it is. So really pleased with that. There is sadly still a gap on the back of this book. This little gap here is just waiting for my 4.5 stone sticker. I'm actually looking at it. I don't know if my 4.5 stone will fit there. But anyway, that gap is waiting for my 4.5 stone. I'm very hopeful I'm going to get that next week. But this week, I lost, where is it? I can't see it, it's backwards. It's £2 anyway. You can see it on there somewhere. Is it there? £2 I lost. So I've lost a total of 4 stone, £6. So that is 32-week weigh-in. £2 off, so 4 stone 6, so that means that I have got £1 to lose to get to my 4.5 stone. More excitingly, £8 to go to my 5 stone. That is probably my sort of more of a carrot to me than the 4.5, because I, you know, 5 stone, yeah, £8 away. So very excited to go for that. I'm really hoping to make a good dent this week. I feel in such a good mindset that I really want to go for a decent loss this week. I really hope that it could be a, you know, quite a big one. Also, it's the last week of school. Unbelievable. We're at half term already, so one more week and then they're off school for a week. So it'd be really lovely to A, get my 4.5 stone before the school holidays, and B, to really have a good week before the school holidays, because if you are a parent of young children, you will know the school holidays are tricky to lose weight. And yeah, but it's only 1 week and it'll be really nice. Actually, I'm looking forward to having a little bit of time with them. So yeah, that was my 32-week weigh-in results. I hope you guys are all okay. If you've had a weigh-in this week and you're happy to share, I'd love to hear how you've got on. And if you're not on a weight loss journey and you're just watching to support me, thank you so much. Let me know how you're doing anyway. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.